What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Alright, so yes, the next PlayStation 1 racing game that I'm going to be doing is going to be Gran Turismo 2. So yeah, this should be fun as always. And this is actually the last of the PlayStation 1 racing games that I have left to do for you guys. And then the next system that I will be doing the racing games on is the GameCube. So we got that coming up next after I'm done with Gran Turismo 2 here. So definitely stay tuned for that. I've got a fun surprise for you guys as far as that's concerned. So that should be fun. But either way, we still have 4 races to do here in Gran Turismo 2. And I figured, I'd start off the PlayStation 1 racing games with, the original Gran Turismo and close them out with Gran Turismo 2. I figured that'd be a good way of going about it. So, yeah, it should be fun. Either way, let's get this fucking show on the road. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes and all that good shit. But, yeah, the GameCube games I've got coming up next are also going to be fun as well. So you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned for that shit. There's not a whole lot of Nintendo GameCube racing games that I'm going to be doing for you guys and shit, but there will be a fair amount. This thing's actually a little slower than I was expecting, but that's alright. Not that great at this game anyway, so maybe it'll be better to start off with a slower car. I'm better at the newer Gran Turismo games. I would say the Gran Turismo game that I've played the most, not necessarily on my YouTube channel, but the game I've played the most just in general is probably Gran Turismo 3. It's the one I probably have the most experience with. The second one's probably Gran Turismo Sport at this point. So I've played Gran Turismo Sport a lot. I've played a pretty decent amount of Gran Turismo 4 as well. And I've played a bit of Gran Turismo 5, not a whole lot. Mostly just the stuff I've done on my YouTube channel, but yeah. It's all good shit. Well, so far I'm not actually doing too terrible, so that's good. Yeah, I kind of know this track, Midfield Raceway, from my days of playing Gran Turismo 3. Yeah, I'd love to see them bring this one back in Gran Turismo 7. Which they are bringing back Trial Mountain, I know that for sure. Although Gran Turismo 7 may be even released by the time I get around to uploading this game, so who knows. Either way, I just gotta focus on what I'm doing right now, and what I'm doing right now is trying not to totally suck ass at racing, which, having mixed results so far, I would say. Yeah, this car actually does not seem all that fast, to be honest. I mean, it's got 104 horsepower, so I mean, wasn't expecting it to be super amazing, just wasn't expecting it to be this slow. I think even my Nissan Sentra had more horsepower than this thing, now that I think about it. And actually, my Nissan Sentra was pretty fucking sweet, because I had the one that had the spoiler package and shit. So that car was fly as hell. I think it had like 113 horsepower, I want to say, so not much more than this car, but yeah, my 2002 Nissan Sentra GXE, it was a great little car, man. That thing just did not die. As far as like the motor and shit is concerned, overall I had like maybe one issue with it in the entire like 5 years I owned it, which, it was an old car. That's to be expected, Shit breaks down after a while, can't exactly blame the car for that, but I never had a single transmission issue with that car. Not even a single transmission issue with that car the entire time I owned it. It was rock solid. So yeah, all around, that was a great little car, that 2002 Nissan Sentra. That was a great car. Not exactly a speed demon, but that thing sure as hell, got the job done. It got me from point A to point B, most of the time. Only ever had a few issues with it. Which, again, is to be expected from an older vehicle. So, but yeah, that car was fucking good. course, now I've got my 2003 Chevy Malibu LS. I know, I went from a 2002 to a 2003. Super huge upgrade there, I know. It's fucking, what, 2021, and I'm still cruising around in a fucking 2003 Chevy Malibu. But actually, that car's pretty sweet. And speaking of sweet, I actually got a victory there. I wasn't expecting that. Fucking nice. But yeah, all joking aside, my real life car, my 2003 Chevy Malibu LS, that thing's not bad. It's actually got a, it's got a V6 engine and shit, so it's actually not bad as far as speed is concerned. It's got like fucking, I think 170 horsepower. It's a V6, so it's pretty sweet. So, I can't really complain about it too much. But yeah, plus my my 2003 Chevy Malibu LS is like the upgraded version of that particular car. So again, it's got like the spoiler package. It's got a sunroof, which is fucking sweet. It's got a cassette deck, which is kind of nice because I use one of those cassette adapter things. I can just plug in my MP3 player and play my own music, which is really fucking nice. So, yeah, I love my real life car. It's fucking sweet. Haven't had any major issues with it. Probably need a new serpentine belt soon, but yeah, it's a great little car. Plus, that car actually is, does have a little bit of speed to it. If I want to go fast in that car, I can. Because, again, I got a V6 to screw around with and 170 horsepower. So, it's not bad. Again, it's not, it's no race car. It's not going to be as fast as, like, a fucking Camaro or a Corvette, or a fucking Mustang or shit like that, But my little 2003 Chevy Malibu is not bad. That thing, again, it's got a little zip to it. It's got some speed. It's not bad. Not to mention, it's a pretty awesome looking car too, I think. I think it's a pretty nice looking car. Especially with the spoiler. But yeah, man, I did not expect to get a victory in this race, that's for sure. But yeah, fucking car getting the job done, man. That's what counts. You don't always have to have the fastest car or necessarily even the best car, so long as it gets the job done, right? That's what matters. That's what counts. Even my current car, my 2003 Chevy Malibu, it really isn't anything super special. Even for a V6, it's not all that impressive as far as speed is concerned. There's plenty of 4-cylinders that can blow my car away, no problem. But, the point is that it gets the job done. And again, it may be an old-ass car, but if it gets the job done, then it gets the job done, That being said, I actually like the way my car looks. It may not be like a fancy sports car or anything. I basically consider my, 2003 Chevy Malibu LS to basically be like a poor man's sports car, basically, which is kind of what it is, But it still has the spoiler on it, and I actually think it's a pretty good-looking car overall. It's got some of that, like, old-school charm to it. And it's still got some decent power under the hood as well. Again, it's got 170 horsepower, which is not bad. Again, it's not anything super amazing, and its initial acceleration really isn't that impressive. I could probably do like 0 to 60 in probably under 8 seconds, I'd be willing to bet, which is, not bad. But, yeah, actually, I could probably do 0 to 60 in probably like 6 or 7 seconds, I'd be willing to bet. But, yeah, not bad. Gets the job done, though, and that's what matters. And it's still a pretty sleek-looking car, in my opinion. So, yeah. But how about me winning that first race? Man, I was not expecting that. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Well, either way, guys, that will do it for that one. So stay tuned for the next race. And until then, peace out.